And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be unlocking flying in Yanxia. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, the way it works in this game, in Final Fantasy XIV, is you need to unlock Aether Currents in each of the zones in order to unlock flying. And the reason I've delayed it this long is because one in each zone, at least one in each zone, of the Aether Currents requires you to finish the main story in that zone. And so, I've actually waited till I finished all the main story of the entire expansion, initial one for 4.0, before I've tried to do any of them. So anyway, we're going to start here in the town Honami. And the reason we're starting here is because I want to just show you where this first one is. So this is the Aether Crystal. You want to take a look around, what's around you. You want to go up this hill. So up this hill, follow this road. Because I don't want to just say the location and then you'd be stuck forever trying to work out where it is. I want to actually show you where it is. So you keep following this road, up this place, up this road. And I'm doing this as one of my uncapped characters. So I'm doing this right now as Samurai. One for the quests, EXP, and also just general EXP that you can get from exploring new areas and so on. So you keep running up this hill and you get right here to this Aether Current right up here. So the location of this Aether Current, I try not to fall off the cliff, is 24.8.21.1. So let's get it. Cool. So that's that one. Generally in each zone there's 10 of these ones you find, and then there's 5 quest ones. So once we get to the next location, we will continue. Okay, so we've made it to the next location, which is at 31.4.29.5, and there's nothing difficult about finding this one. It's just simply on this hill in a big open area. So let's get it. Cool. So once we get to the next location, we will continue. Right, so we've made it to the next location, which is at 36.37.8. And the way you get here, you just have to run through this Garlean base all the way to the end, right at the tip of the map, and you can get it. So nothing complicated, you have to just get here. Cool. So once we get to the next location, we will continue. Right, so we've now made it here to 19.4.32.7, and you come to this side of the bridge, and then you just run towards it. Very simple. So let's get it. Okay, once we get to the next location, we will continue. Right, so we've made it here to 34.17.6 in the town. We need to talk to Honami, and the quest is called Fly My Pretties, where you can see here we get an Aether Current. So once this quest is done and we get to the next quest location, we will continue. Okay, so we've now made it here to 29.7.15.6, next to this pond. You know what it's for if you've done the main story, and we have to talk to Fukata. The quest is called Something Smells, which will give us an Aether Current. So once we've done this quest and we get to the next location, we will continue. Okay, so we've now made it here to 19. So we have to talk to Ryosen, and the quest is called Wolves and Weeds. As you can see, it gives an Aether Current. So once this quest is done and we get to the next location, we will continue. Okay, so we have come here to 38.18, and we have to talk to Kohagi, who is standing right next to this house. Let me just look around quickly. Right. And she has a quest called Whacking Day, which gives us the last Aether Current we need for this area. So once this quest is almost done, we will continue. Okay, so we finished what is the last quest, so let's turn it in. So let's hand in these items, hand over. So Water Serpent livers, why did you not think to bring these to me? It is good to just skim read these, at least, because there is interesting stories by doing these quests. Like, we learned that the name Namai is actually arrowhead, that's what it means. Wouldn't have known that if we was just skipping through the quest text. Cool, that's complete. Yay! So we've now unlocked flying in Yanxia. So let's fly, let's do it. Now, like I said, it's a good idea to do this on a class which can take advantage of the quest EXP. And also as well, the very first thing to do when you unlock flying is just uncover the rest of the map. Because each time you get a new location, you get some bonus experience. So let's do that. Okay, so you can see here, I got 20,000 EXP. Okay, I'm flying at the height of the limit. So unfortunately there are like invisible walls, but what can you do? And the thing is, before you've finished the main story, this other half of Yanxia will actually be blocked off. So, but if you've seen any of the trailers for Stormblood, you know that they eventually get taken down. But that's why I waited until I finished the entire main story of the game before I bothered unlocking flying in each of the zones. Once this area is fully finished, then the next Aether Current guide I'll be making is for Azim Steppe. And after Azim Steppe, all that's left to do is the locks. I do have Aether Current guides for all of the areas in Heavensward as well. From what people have been telling me in the comments of that video, is that some of the locations might be out of date. So if that's the case, I apologize, but it was right obviously at the time of recording the episode, because you know, I did it just like I'm doing this episode. I just recorded it there and then. I think they wanted to simplify it because I think it was kind of harder in Heavensward to unlock flying in each of the zones. Okay, so we're almost there. Cool. So once you know that you've done an area, you can see here I got 20k for getting the last area, but also 200k for finishing the whole zone. So it is worth doing this. Anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye guys.